Training Module 1.6 Introduction to Charts. In the FXCM Trading Station, a separate window is used to display charts. It is called Marketscope. The objective of this lesson is to become familiar with the basic functions of the Marketscope charting package. The quickest way to start Marketscope is by typing Ctrl-M from the Trading Station. This opens the Marketscope as it was saved the last time it was used. Now a price chart is used to show the movement of a currency pair over time. The price chart typically breaks up the price movement into discrete periods of time to make reading the price easier. The period of time gives a way of naming a particular chart. For example, a 1-minute chart, an hourly chart, or a daily chart. There are a number of other time period charts too, as we'll see throughout this training lesson. If you are opening Marketscope for the first time, you will see an example chart layout like this layout here. This layout shows 4 separate charts. You should delete these charts as we will not need this layout. Click on the crosses here to remove the defaulted chart from your Marketscope package. Now before we move on to the charts, there are a number of ways to display a new chart from your trading station. One is directly from the Advanced Dealing Rates tab. We can right-click on the heading of the currency pair you want to create a chart for, and in this example we will use the Euro-US dollar. The currency pair highlights in yellow when selected, and a menu is displayed. Now on the menu, click Open Chart, and you can select the time interval for that chart. We will try a 1 minute for this example. A new window is displayed showing the chart. On the chart, you can see the value of the Euro-US dollars over time. Another way to open a chart is to click Chart on the Trading Station menu at the top of the screen here, and then select Open Chart and then the time interval in the same way. In this Euro-US dollar 1 minute chart, we can see that this is the currency selected from our list of 6 currencies that we added in the last lesson. We can also see the different time frames that the charts can be displayed. We can click this box here and see all of the different time frames for the charts. Now, on a chart, the x-axis, as it is known, or the horizontal axis, shows the date and the time in the 24-hour clock, and the y-axis, or the vertical axis, shows the exchange rate over time. This is the actual prices recorded for this currency minute by minute, recorded for you as a picture. The chart updates automatically when the prices change. We can also see on this chart the current price shown in blue on the right hand side axis. It will fluctuate with the price. We can see that here. We can see a number of icons along the top, allowing us to change the display of the chart. We'll give you more information on these tools and functions later in this lesson. Also, the position of the mouse pointer is displayed on the chart, and at the intersection of where the price and the time date on the pointer is resting on is represented by a pair of crossing lines. These lines represent the time and date of any price range. The right axis shown in yellow on the time axis is the price your pointer or cursor is resting at right now. This is useful because as you point at a part of the chart with the mouse, you can read the price and time where the pointer is, the level it is representing. Now this chart is called a 1 minute chart because each movement of the price is in a 1 minute time period, and it is consolidated and shown as a vertical bar on the chart. These are colored red or blue. We can expand a section of the chart to make the bars look larger. You can see along the x-axis, each bar is spaced around 1 minute apart. Now this type of chart is called a candlestick chart because often the vertical bars look like candles with wicks of varying size. The term bars and candles are often used interchangeably. There is, however, a different way of viewing bars, so we're going to stick to the terminology candles. The current candle forms at the right hand side of the chart and is effectively live. We can see it moving here. And when 1 minute is complete, the whole chart moves to the left one candle space and a new live candle starts. Now the candles to the left are historic. The candle on the far right is live. This occurs on any chart time frame you care to set your chart upon. The fat part of the candle is called the body, and the thin lines at the top and the bottom are called wicks or shadows. The candle gives us 4 vital pieces of information: the price at the start of the 1 minute period, or the open price; the highest price achieved during the 1 minute period, the high price, this is at the very top of the candle or wick; the lowest price achieved during the 1 minute period, the low at the bottom of the candle or the wick; and the price at the end of the period, or the closing price. We can see this illustration here explains all of these pieces of information clearly and has them labeled for us so we can understand. Have a look at the chart and see if you can recognize similar open, high, low, close on each of the candles. A lot of the candles look different, and that is because of the movement of the candle, the prices of the currency over that 1 minute period. A blue candle means the price moved up during the 5 minute period, and a red candle means the price moved down. The up candles are drawn so the open price is at the bottom of the blue body and the close at the top. The down candles are drawn so the open price is at the top of the body and the close at the bottom. You can access all the price candle information by using the price candle information box. If you left click on any candle, a pop-up box appears like this, and it displays the candle details. In this example, we have clicked on this large candle here, and with the left click function of our mouse, the pop-up displays the price details for this candle, along with its date and time. The date and time displayed is the opening or starting time of the price candles. Not so important on a 1 minute candle, but if this was an hour candle, that could be important. The pop-up box disappears by itself after a few seconds. Now you can also change the chart period from 1 minute to another period by using the drop-down list as shown here. Now for the purpose of training, we often use a 1 minute chart as the action comes more quickly than say on a 60-minute chart. So for practice and familiarity, the 1 minute chart is perfect, although it may move a touch quick when trading with live funds. So before trading real money in the market, you may want to move to a higher time frame. We do not recommend trading live on the 1 minute chart until you are proficient on higher time frame charts.